Hi Capricorn, welcome back to Universe Within. I'm Lauren Taylor, and this is your weekly reading for April 11th through the 17th. Hope you guys had a good week last week. I appreciate all of the feedback. So far, so good. So we'll keep going. I have my cat. She's like right here, so I'm sorry if she does something cat-like. Oh, but she's so cute. I love her. Such a good girl. Okay. All right, Capricorns. Oh, you're knocking off my crystals. Want to knock off my crystals? You say hi to everybody? Cute little baby. Oh. That's 2 cards. All right, Cappies. For your career and finances, we have the Crone of Earth and the Goddess. So this is telling me that this is somebody who knows what they're doing. They know their job. They've been through, like, you know, all of the things that they could possibly have gone through. You've worked your way up in the company. And so you're ready and willing to kind of take on whatever they throw at you. You can, you know, you have the ability to teach other people, like train people who are coming into the company. And you've worked really, really hard, and you're at the point now where you have been able to provide a great life for yourself. You're prosperous, you're fruitful. Yeah, that's really good. Career and finances are looking really, really good right now. Which is, you know, a very Capricorn-y thing. You guys are all about, you know, work. You're good at your jobs. You're good at what you do. You like to feel purposeful. You guys like to study. So, I mean, this definitely makes sense that you guys would be, you know, working your way up in the company, and that you guys are being able to provide a good life for yourselves. For home and health, this is like a contradiction. This is somebody who wants to go out and do fun things and be seen and show the world what they have to offer, but they just don't do it. This might be somebody who could possibly be afraid of, like, what other people think. And so it's making you feel a little self-conscious when really all you want to do is go out and have some fun. And you should. Don't worry about what other people think at all, because there's so many people in the world that everybody's going to have a different opinion, and that's just the way it's going to be. You'll find people that have similar opinions to you, and that's all that matters. Forget everybody else. Woo, hello, son. This might be also somebody in the home that did their best in a project and they didn't get the feedback from everybody else that they wanted. Like, I'm thinking, okay, this is just an example, because remember, these readings are general. Everything's not going to resonate with everybody pinpoint. You know, you kind of have to take what resonates and apply it to your life. But here's just an example I'm getting. Somebody, like, built a shed or like a garden or a birdhouse, or like they just built something from scratch and they were so proud of what they did, and then they went to go show their family or their significant other, and they were just kind of like, well, you built the shed, you know, in our only spot where we have, you know, good grass, or you, like, they just didn't get the feedback that they wanted, and they were just kind of feeling a little discouraged about it. This could also be people who This is another kind of specific scenario. Remember, these are general, so I'm not trying to freak anybody out. This specific story definitely is not going to apply to everybody, but I'm getting the vibe that there's like a division in the home, and there's somebody that's like maybe a child or something, or somebody young who's trying to bring everybody together, but there's just some sort of like a divide, or maybe there's an argument going on or a fight going on. But there's like a younger person trying to make things right. Kind of like if, parents are going through a divorce and the kids just trying to like be like, look, but you love each other, that kind of thing. Trying to hold the family together. Which is not a responsibility for a child. So if you are adults and you're going through something like that, oh my goodness, the sun is like right up in my face piece. Okay, let me see what I can do here. Oh Lord, what do I do? Oh, I'm gonna have to shut this. Oh, how do I do it? One moment. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, that's better, a little better. So sorry about that. It's still sunny, but oh well. We love the sun. We haven't had enough of it lately. Okay, yeah. So if you are adults and you are going through a situation like that, please try not to burden your children with adult situations. That's just not fair, okay? And they might be, bless their little heart, really trying to get involved, but please kindly do not involve your children in your grown-up bullshit. Okay. Let me see if I'm getting any other. Yeah, I just feel like they're like one person maybe is just feeling kind of depressed, or like there's somebody feeling down in the family, and the other person aren't. Somebody might be feeling left out. Or they have a lot that they want to show. They're really proud, but they're just not really sure how to go about showing everybody else. Or they kind of feel like they're just underappreciated in the family. Which, is sad because you've accomplished so much. I don't know. Let's keep going in the reading. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, so for love and romance, we have omens in the world. So if your romance area is looking a little bleak, or if it's looking like everything's kind of falling apart a little bit, I have to break it to you, but it's your own fault. I mean, you've created this. You've separated yourself you've like put like a barrier around yourself, and you're blocking love from coming to you. So I mean, this is if you're single. If you're single and you are, wanting to date and you're wondering why your love life is looking so bleak, it's your own fault. It's because you've put up this barrier where, even if you go out into the world, people aren't even going to notice you because you've put up this wall. Okay, and you are the only person that can break that wall down, and you're the only person that knows how to do that, because you have a lot to offer. You have worked so hard to get to where you're at. So why are you afraid that somebody's not going to accept you for who you are? I mean, they are. Just maybe not every single person in the world, but you don't need every person in the world to accept you. You only need a few people, maybe even just one, But it starts from within, because if you don't accept yourself, then there is this barrier that is around you. See? It's like she's got all this love that wants to come in, but she's put this barrier around her. Okay. So yeah, if you just came out of a relationship, it might be time that you do need to put a barrier around yourself and to just like kind of block everybody out for a while and give yourself some time to heal before you open yourself back up again. If you are coupled, and you are feeling like everything is falling apart, or you're feeling not appreciated, or you're feeling like any of those kind of negative feelings in the relationship, just take a look at what you are doing to block the flow of love. Are you being closed off to your partner? Are you, well, sorry, I'm not meaning to get super 3D or anything. I'm just trying to move out of this stinking sunlight. But oftentimes in relationships, we have a hard time wanting to admit what it is that we're actually doing wrong. So if things aren't flowing the way that you want, you've got to start looking at what you're doing to close yourself off in the relationship. Or if you're single and you're wanting to date and you're wondering why things aren't coming towards you and flowing towards you, what are you doing to deter people? You've got to be open if you want to receive love. You have to stop worrying about, you know, all the negative outcomes that could occur, because there's always going to be positive and negative things that happen. It's just life, you know. There's always, you might be rejected, you might, you know, it might happen, but you're always going to stay in this bubble alone if you don't go out and at least take the chance. Okay, so be careful not to be closing yourself off in love. Open yourself up. And if you just came out of a situation where you're like, whoa, I'm good on love for a minute, then maybe take as much time as you need to heal. Don't let anybody come in until you're absolutely ready to be open with them. Okay, so for the outcome and the energies and advice and things for the week, we have spell casting and 8 of water. So this is making sure that you just really need to be aware of the life that you've created. I mean, it seems like you've been so focused on career, and you're extremely successful in your career. Okay, so you can relax on that and start looking at some of the other areas in your life. It's time now to share the wealth and stuff that you have built with someone else. And if you are too cold and closed off for that right now, I mean, what's the point? What's the point of working so hard if you're not going to share it with somebody? And I'm not even saying you have to share it with somebody in a romantic way. You could just be wanting to share your skills with the world, but you could be preventing your own self from doing that. Just make sure that you're not being your own blocker, and when you're trying to manifest the other things that you want, don't just automatically assume everything is going against you, because you have the power to turn everything around and have everything going for you. It's just the way that you present yourself. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Let's pick a oracle card to get a little extra energy tidbit, just something to take with us for the week, something to focus on. Nemetona, Sacred Space. And I'm shuffling these decks, and I'm getting a lot of repeat oracle cards for my readings this week. There we go. We can see it a little better. It's really beautiful. And it says, create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. And, you could definitely make a physical altar. Altars are just focal points so that you can actually see, say I'm trying to bring, wealth or something into my life. I could create a little altar with, like a jar of money and, just something to help me remind myself that every day that's my goal. It's just an energetic focal point. Okay, and sometimes they're very extensive and deep, and there's lots of correspondences. Sometimes they're very simple. But the most simple form of an altar you can create is one just inside of yourself. A small place where you can, set aside a little place within yourself to really honor the fact that you are divine and honor the fact that you do have so much to offer. You've worked so hard that you are deserving of love, you're deserving of friends, you're deserving of family, you're deserving of all the things in life that you want, that you really literally might just be putting up your own block. So clear all the blocks out, clear it all out, know that you're deserving of all of these things, and go out there and get them. All right? Okay, that's all I'm getting for this week, you guys. I am so sorry that this sun is like creating dimensions and lines and things, but so if you didn't get everything you needed out of this reading, check out the videos to your rising sign. This is tripping me out, man. Check out the videos to your rising sign and your moon sign, and also get a hold of me for a private reading, because I would love to do that for you. Have a good week, you guys, and stay tuned for next week. Bye.